Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars.
We out here getting this bread. Okay, so today we're making whole wheat bread. Whole wheat because I find it tastes better and it's healthier, and white flour is trash. So, so we're going to be using whole wheat flour, bread flour, extra virgin olive oil, honey, yeast, and salt. And then our utensils are laid before you. So we're going to start off with 16 ounces of warm water. Make sure it's warm. The yeast needs warm stuff. Anyways, then we're going to put 2 teaspoons of kosher salt. Don't put any of that ionized trash, alright? I'll find out. Then we're going to put 1.5 to 2 teaspoons of yeast. It's active dry yeast, for y'all who actually know what I'm talking about. Then we're going to put 1.5 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil and 1.5 to 2 tablespoons of honey. You're going to want to put the olive oil first, because then when you put the honey won't stick to the inside of the spoon and it'll come off really easy. That's because of the opposite polarities in the molecules. There's some grade 12 chemistry for you right there, folks. So now that you mix everything together, you just want to let the yeast and stuff get to know each other. Next, we're going to be using bread flour. Now, bread flour has a higher protein content, which allows for better structure. So that's why it's used for bread. The way you put flour in the cup, guys, is you spoon it into the cup, then you level it off. We're doing a 1 to 3 ratio of white bread flour to whole wheat flour. So there's 1 cup right there. Then we're gonna do 3 cups of our whole wheat flour and hydrate the dough. Once it's hydrated, we're gonna layer it over with some film. I like to do double layer to keep it protected. Guys, you gotta be safe out here, okay? You never know what can happen. And then we're gonna put it off in like some nice little dingy warm corner. And 2 hours later, you will have this beautiful dough. Next, we're gonna get the bottom of our spoon and mix it in with the flour. So what you do now is so you're gonna mix it, and then this is basically taking all the gas bubbles out, and we're just mixing the dough and coating it with flour so it doesn't stick to the bowl and the pan. So once your dough is like freely moving around, it's not sticking to anything, and you can pick it up like this, you're gonna plop it into your bread pan, stretch it out so it covers all the corners, and cover it with a clean kitchen towel and let it sit and proof for 30 minutes. Then remove like so and score with, I'm using kitchen shears, but you can use a knife if you want. I just didn't want to. And then spray it with water. Now, spraying it with water is controversial, okay? People say I look like an idiot, which is true, but in my defense, it helps with the oven spring and gets you a beautiful crust like so. So when it's done baking at 400 degrees for 40 minutes, you're going to want to plop it out. But it's not going to plop out because it doesn't like you. So you're going to use the edge of a dull knife to get it from not to stick. So then you're going to take it out and boom. You have just made bread. Because we out here getting this bread. Obtaining this grain. Finagling this bagel. Look at that cross section, guys. I'm so proud. We're not going to talk about that. So we're going to hack off a slice, throw it in the toaster. For some reason, to get a crispy crust when you toast it, in my toaster, you need to put it on the highest setting. But then when you break it open, the inside is like very moist and hydrated, and it's crispy on the outside. It tastes great. Put it with some butter. All my basic girls out there, use this for your avocado and toast Instagram post, alright? Because I guarantee you'll get way more likes than I'm about to posting this video. That's a fact. Alright, guys. This is your homie, LT, hot off the stove. Your boy out here getting his bread. So go make yours. What? Alrighty then. We're done, boys.